Hello, friends. So, what exactly is motivation? Basically, motivation is a willingness of a person to do something. It's simple as that. Now, oftentimes, what I get asked while I'm playing this game is, how do you have the motivation to do like the things that you do? Like, how do you have the patience, the desire, the will to get something as difficult, quote unquote, as getting like 99 Slayer, or well, currently 93 Slayer, but working well on my way towards 99 Slayer because I have the motivation to do so. Basically, the way that I motivate myself to do the things in this game that I set out for myself, everybody has a basically a end goal kind of in mind for when they play this game. Some people have make the perfect Zerker peer, make the perfect one defense peer, get a 99, make a good PKer, make the perfect. There's just so many different things on this game that people do, and I think that's one of the good things about this game is that it just encompasses so many different types of players. And my current goal at this current time is to max my account eventually on this game. Will that happen? I don't know, but I have the motivation to do so, and I may never achieve that goal. That's a goal, that's gonna take probably like 2 or 3 years down the line. So I don't even know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen in a week. So is it gonna happen? I couldn't tell you, but I have the motivation to like complete this goal. And so in order to complete a larger goal, the best thing to really do is to turn your large goal into a bunch of smaller goals. And one example of this that I have is, like I said, my main goal is to eventually max out my account. Now, in order to max out my account, I have to get 26. I think it's either, well, I don't know, it's either 26 or 25. I can't remember how many skills are on old school. It's been, it's one or the other. I think it's 25, but whatever. But I have to get 25 99s. So essentially what I'm doing there is I'm breaking down my main goal into 26 smaller goals. And now from that goal, you break it down. What I do from there is I break it down into levels. So each level is an accomplishment, especially with something such as Slayer. And a lot of times what I do when I train my skills also is I don't really focus on one skill in particular. I train one skill in order to progress another skill. Like, for example, right now I'm training Slayer. That trains my attack, that trains my strength, that trains my defense, that trains my range, my hit points, all of the above. So it's, again, taking one goal, which is 99 Slayer, and breaking it down into other goals, like getting max combat, getting 99 attack, getting 99 strength, which I'm already 99 strength, almost 99 attack, working on that right now. So really what you do is you break down bigger goals into smaller goals. And so like another example of what I'm going to do after I get 99 Slayer is I am going to go for 99 rune crafting, but the goal in mind of going for 99 rune crafting isn't to get 99 rune crafting. And basically let me explain. So while training rune crafting, you make money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use runecrafting as my money-making source to get other 99s, such as Herblore. I have to finish out 99 Prayer after finish Slayer. Smithing, crafting, construction, the list goes on. And while I'm using runecrafting to make money to do that, I'm still getting runecrafting experience and runecrafting levels. So I'm tackling the bigger goals by splitting them into smaller goals and tackling that. It makes the end goal a lot more realistic. Like if you get on a game and you're like, if you get on this game, you're like, all right, I'm maxing, and you just get on there and grind all day every day, and you're not satisfied until you max, and you're gonna burn your ass out real fucking quick. I promise you that. And I think that's what I did the first time that I played, and when I ended up quitting, was because my end goal was 99 Slayer. So in order for me to achieve 99 Slayer, that's all I had to do. And so like my end goal wasn't a very big one, and so there wasn't much else I could do except achieve 99 Slayer. So anything and everything else I was doing other than Slayer was a waste of time because that was my end goal. And so I got burnt out really quickly. So, and then, like, another thing to keep motivated is to remember what your end goal is and why you are trying to achieve your end goal. Like, why do you want the perfect PKer? Do you want to go out there and, just fucking shit on everybody in the wilderness? The only way you can do that is to, grind out your account and make it that account. All you got to do is basically just envision in your mind how much fun you are going to have when you finally achieve that goal. And, being someone, if you enjoy PKing a lot and you don't have a perfect account right now, just imagine how much fun PKing will be when you do have that perfect account. I promise you it'll be, it'll definitely be worth it. Another thing that you can do when you're trying to achieve your goals is reward yourself when you accomplish one of your smaller goals. Like, for example, if there's something you enjoy on the game that, isn't necessarily, I guess, like progressing towards your goal, but it's something you enjoy doing, then, go ahead and go do it for a little bit. Like what I do after I get a 99, like, when I last got 99 strength not that long ago, I went bossing with, a good friend of mine, and, bossing, I'm not on a Slayer task, but so bossing really benefits me in no way towards my 99 Slayer goal, but it's, it's something to take off the grind that you were just doing for fucking ages. And, it gives you, a little bit of just something else, gives you a taste of something else. And then you can go back and you'll have your, your remotivation to do whatever. And it's essentially the same as what I've done for the past, forever while I've played this game. Is oftentimes I will take a break from the game, and then when I come back, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm pumped and amped and da-da-da-da-da. And so that's kind of what that is. So, like, when you achieve one of your smaller goals, and then you go and do something else, and you finally come back, you're like, all right, let's do this. Let's break it down. Let's do what we need to do to get this shit rolling. So, basically, the main way that I can say to the best way to achieve certain goals that you have on this game is to take your bigger goals, break them down into smaller goals, and then on top of that, reward yourself when you complete those goals. And basically, that's really the recipe for achieving what you want to achieve in life. Not only just on this game, it's, somehow I always seem to turn a RuneScape lesson into a life lesson, but if you want to achieve, anything in life, you set a goal for yourself in life, and you break that goal into smaller goals, and eventually you put all those goals together, and it reaches your end goal. But that's, that's basically all this video is about, the motivation to do something, and my method. It may not be everybody's method, but obviously I'm just here to speak my mind and talk about what I think is ways to do certain things, and that's just how I personally do it. So that's just my advice. Obviously, you're going to do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. It's all just advice. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you in the next one.